Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have ton of embellishments to show you. I have like mountains of it in front of me and I'm gonna try to go through them fastish, but who knows. So I have this beautiful die. Now this die, I love it so much. I have used it many occasions, but this time I didn't want to use this die like it is. So what I did was I chose some beautiful pattern papers and then I cut off the heart part. I did not disregard the heart part. I did chop some up and then I included in my embellishment layering and you will get to see. So when I cut this piece out, I also get the circular frame, which I could turn into shaker. And I also get the inner circle part that also has the stitch marks, which I'm going to show you right now. So, you see this? Now, I was very inspired by the Maggie Holmes Sweet Story puffy stickers that I was gifted in my recent mail. They have so many adorable images, and I was thinking, I feel like I want to create with these because the colors I was very drawn to. So I decided to concentrate on the sticker sheet and see where my brain takes me. So let me show you. This one here, look at this one. This one says, chase your passion. Now this is a tiger with a beautiful stripe and the florals. And I thought this orange color went so nicely with the you know that apricot-y, pinky paper that has the gold foiling? And that paper is actually from the Gingham Garden. And I backed it with the Valentine theme vellum paper. And you can see the hearts at the top. Now, I really love the dimension that's created by me using puffy stickers and the chipboard piece. See there? And I got to use the thin strip of foam sticker, which is this one here, which was helping me do the circle part really fast. So this one says chase your passion. And I realized that a lot of these embellishments that I made, they're very meaningful as well. This one here, I have utilized the acetate piece that was sent to me in the Australian Christmas loaded group swap. So I utilized that heart acetate, and this one is pure love. And I decorated the inside part of the flower with some gem stickers and the flower puffy sticker. I have this one here. This is a lovely yellow bird. It says, now is the time. But it's basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is that now is the time to give it a go. Whatever you have in your mind that was just stuck in your head, you wanted to give it a go. Now is the time. Okay, people? And then I have this one here. Make your first step. See what I mean? It is a really motivational type embellishment, and I really love that. In a way, I thought that it was like speaking to me as well. Make your first step. Whatever that I haven't tried, I need to try. So I love the fact that I got to try many chipboard pieces because normally I don't purchase the chipboard stickers. Number one, they're more pricey in Australia, and number two, because of the thickness, I never was really confident. But I was gifted 3 sheets of the chipboard in my recent mail, and that gave me a boost of motivation to try it as well. And I really love the fact that I was able to add tiny black stars, which totally matches the ribbon around this. Is that a dark? Yeah, I think it's a pink duck head. So I really love that. And then I have this one here. Now, when you look at a beautiful butterfly, it totally makes you smile. So I added the word smile. And because this butterfly puffy sticker also has many black accent points, I decided that the black lettering of the smile sticker was perfect for it as well. The bottom base is actually a circular tag piece, which I absolutely adore, truly because of the holographic, glitterific, excellent borders and stuff. Oh my gosh, I love that so much, which is from Obed Marshall Fantastico collection, I believe. And then this one here, this one says happiness and love. You know, when I look at flowers, it just speaks love and it makes me happy to look at them. Now, this is a very special piece. I did use the circle piece as a base, but I also added another dimension by using the chipboard piece rectangular label piece. So it also had a circle punch, so I guess they designed it to be a tag piece, but I decided to use it in a horizontal way, and I left a circle there so that the future recipient or myself can hang things on there as well, like little charms and little bead dangles. And I also got to use the wood veneer heart piece, which totally balances the next piece to the base. Can you see my layering there? So I have this circle as a base. Then I added this rectangular piece. On top of it, I added this rectangular label sticker. Then I also added foam tape. Then I added another label piece. Then I added the thicker chipboard flower piece. Then I finished it off with the happiness and love. And I absolutely love this piece so much. I also have this one here, for a moment, dance. Dance for a moment. If you're feeling unhappy, for a moment, dance. Like as if no one's watching. I think this is so emotionally really spoke to me too. Like sometimes I can feel trapped, and sometimes it's just good to let go. And I think these words were just so amazing. It really helped me create. So I love this piece so much. And I got to use different kinds of heart stickers. This is a heart chipboard piece, as you can see there. And this is a heart that I layered on top of a beautiful rainbow. And you guys know how I feel about rainbow. I love all of the colors on the rainbow. This one here, I used the base pattern paper. It's got beautiful foiling on there. I love the stitch mark that the die gave me. And then I added foam to layer on this ticket piece. And then I used the orange chipboard piece as my second base to add my birdie on there. And it says wonderful. And I finished it off with the beautiful heart piece. I just love how the composition came for me. And these truly came for me really fast. This is a circular frame which I backed with the beautiful vellum. And I got to use different kinds of sticker pieces. This time it's like basically bluey theme, but I also gave it some pink as well. And it says for you. Then I love this piece. Now, when you guys have a larger size ephemera, it sometimes can be a bit difficult. But if you layer things with smaller size, medium size, front and back and things like that, it just all magically works out. Like this piece here with the long, tall giraffe. I decided that when I was creating this, it just spoke to me. It says, keep your head up high, never give up. And you know, when you're all motivated and you're feeling happier and you're more inspired, so I gave it that rainbow. Rainbow always inspires me, the colors and the beautiful heart. So keep your head up high and never give up. So there's that. Then I have this one here. It's got beautiful floral pieces. What I did for this one is I had 3 chipboard flower sticker pieces, right? But I put one upside down. So instead of showing the leaf all at the bottom, that it all balances out in 3 spots. And it says love it. And I love this Over Marshall sticker piece so much. Look at that embossed look. I just love it. Then this one here, the base is a circular piece, which is from the Fantastico collection. I absolutely love how he designed it with the glitter border. It's just fabulous. And I layered another circular piece using the Sweet Story paper. Then I added another label piece and added some chipboard pieces in 3 different chipboard pieces and some puffy pieces, and it made me this happy piece. I love it so much. Then this one here, it says dreams come true. Here is a butterfly that has opened up the wing. It's showing its beauty. Dreams do come true. Always remember that. Then this one here is another larger size ephemera piece, which is a beautiful horse or pony. And this one says, explore, go explore, have a dream, and then go discover. That's what it's saying. I love the vellum background. You see the special effect it gives? You don't always have to create a shaker background to make your background work for you, the base work for you. I really love the way these have been created. Now this video is getting a little, it's probably going to be a little longer, but we'll see how it goes. The next lot I'm going to show you are the frame pieces. There are some shaker pieces, but these are more rectangular size embellishment or square types. So let me show you. Here is a Polaroid camera embellishment that I made. So this was just the ephemera piece, and I put this Polaroid frame, well, I don't know what frame that is, some type of film thing on top. This was a chipboard piece from the Obed Marshall's Fantastico collection, I believe, or it could be Sweet Story. And then I added this is perfect, meaning picture perfect. And then I added these at the bottom, which I really love. And then I sprinkled some iridescent glitter as well, if you can see, because the sticker came in a strip, so you could still feel the stickiness. So I sprinkled the iridescent glitter on top so that it feels all nice and smooth without any stickiness. And I love this star piece that came from Sweet Story, so I added some foam tapes, as you can see, for my dimension, and I love it. Here is another one where it was the film base, and I got to use that heart that I chopped off my circular piece after die cutting, and I added that heart piece behind this ticket label piece that says memento means moment. I can't remember what that one says, Viviando, but anyway, the memento means, I think, living the moment, something like that. And I thought these friends having coffee was perfect to go with the sentiment. I also used some label piece and stuff. You guys, I was learning Spanish as I was using these fantastico words. Like, I had to write it down and stuff. See? Oh yeah, it says living every moment. That's what it means. Viviendo cada momento means living every moment. And then this one. I shared this piece on my Instagram story, you guys, because when I created this one, I was so in love with it. The colors worked out so beautifully for me. I was so thankful. I used this birdie from the Fresh Bouquet chipboard sheet, and I also had this lovely frame. I love this squiggle frame so much. I wish I had more of those. Now, the base, I did share with you guys this base in previous video where I turned the pattern paper as a base, and then I added the frame with the vellum sheet to create a shaker. You can hear the sound. And then on that shaker base, I added all of these pieces on top. Look how beautiful the color is. I just think it's really simply the best. Then I have this one here. This is a larger Polaroid frame. Vellum shaker I have created. I've got vellum on both sides. And then I added beautiful flower stickers and sunshine and smiles. It's got the bees and the flowers, and I thought it was perfect with the floral vellum paper. I love this so much. And I love the shaker sound. Here is another shaker vellum frame piece, and this time I used 2 chipboard pieces, the butterfly and the beautiful pink bird. You guys, if you've been following me, you know by now that I'm not a real life bird fan, but I am a fan of beautiful bird images in forms of chipboard and ephemera and sticker pieces. So here is a beautiful pink butterfly matching with the beautiful pink bird. It says, "The music of my heart." I just love that so much. Here is another one. It's a beautiful bunny piece. Now this bunny is from Fresh Bouquet, and I married it with the Sweet Story Rose piece. The color just absolutely worked for me with my shaker base that I had already made. I just think it just makes you smile, so I didn't need to add any other word piece. Here is another one where I have layered that heart piece behind the swan, and it says, "My Lovely Life." This is a vellum shaker as well. Here is another one, which is just a very simple piece. What I did was I had a dream big piece, but I layered that on top of a smaller ticker piece that is also supposed to act like a tag because it's got the circle punch. And I turned it into, so I basically made it into a different tag, like a photo film tag. And I added shimmer pen to these stars. I love the shiny effect. I know I'm saying I love it so much, but I really, really love it. And then here is it's a ticket piece that I had as a base. I've kept that for a while, and I just didn't know what to do with it, so it's just been sitting in my drawer. And these colors just work for me, so I added the love piece on there, and I added with all my heart. And I think the shape that this has become, I think I'm going to use this to add into a journal as a tuck spot. Here is another one. This is a film strip frame from the chipboard piece, and I actually took off some chipboard layers so I can turn it like this, make it into something like this. I added the large camera piece in the middle. I made sure that you can see the film number, and then I added the heart with the foam tape underneath it to raise it up as if the camera lens was popping out, but the lens is the heart piece. And it says "Collect Memories." I have this one here too. This one I have layered different pieces. I also added the Pops color. I added this color here. This one says Sea Foam, Pearl Sea Foam. And I just love it. It says "Explore, take your time." Beautiful colors. I get so inspired by the colors that I see. And this one says "Follow your heart." Two beautiful butterfly pieces there with the base, shaker base. Love it so much. And you guys might be wondering why I make so much, but I make so much because I just follow my heart. I don't make for a certain purpose. I just make it, and then I share some, I keep some. I also use it for gift wrapping and things like that. And I also add things to the journal. I might have a pile that's sitting in the drawer that will become a collection of tag flip another time. I just go with my heart. I only stop when my heart wants to create in different themes. Now here is an ephemera piece, which was a rectangular. Now I thought I'm gonna cover up the middle part of the words. So I added a TV of strawberries. It says l'amour. I'm thinking that means love. So it says "The Shining." You know, like when you're in love, everything shines around you. So yeah, that's what it means. I just love the strawberry TV so much. This one here, I have layered a ticket piece as a base. Then I added another vellum sheet, vellum ephemera piece. Then I used beautiful cotton candy piece with the ice cream. And when you're having ice cream and cotton candy, it's a beautiful best day. So I added the best day to the bottom. I finished it off to give it some accent pieces. This one here is a shaker base that I had previously made, which I also shared. But I decided to use 3 rainbow puffy stickers with the larger cloud piece that I have, and I added the word loved. Because loved word is the focal point, not the shaker base, the word loved. And I think the black against all of these bright happy colors was just absolutely perfect. I also have wanted to test out the gift box die set that Aisha sent me recently, so I made two and decorated it. See? I love this gift box die set so much because it just cuts out everything for me. I don't have to like cut out any more pieces and measure things, and also it gives me the scalloped edge, which is perfect. I also added another piece inside to make the base a bit stronger, and I think this gift set box is perfect size for me to like add embellishment inside to gift as well. See, it just fits so nicely, and then I can put it in a clear bag and then, you know, wrap around with some beautiful ribbon, and then it's a nice happy mail gift idea. Now this box I decorated with a piece of acetate strip, and also I had this lovely February piece that I had made several years ago. See what I mean? When you make a lot, you get to use it one day when it's the right time. I take these pieces out. So I've got this box here, and then I have this one. Peace, love, and joy, and everything nice. This is an ephemera piece that was in a Christmas collection, but I honestly think these words can be used all year round. I decorated it with the 3 different floral pieces. Beautiful box. I love it so much. Okay, I am going to continue and show you one more lot. I was also gifted this Christmas stocking pair. This is a beautiful die set from something Minte. It could be a Minte. I don't know. I can't remember. But this is a Christmas stocking die set, and it also cuts out the frame, the base, so you can turn it into a shaker, etc. I'll show you what I did with them. I wanted to create them in Valentine themes because socks, you know, they're a pair. We go together. Beautiful pair. That's what I was thinking. So I started off pairing the socks and I decorated them. Now I'm thinking, guys, I might have to move some. Okay, so here is the first pair. Now with these ones, so when you cut it out, so you also get this piece, right? And you can use this to make shaker. I have done something different with these, and you will get to see. So with the base, when you cut out that, so you cut out the base, right? Then you also use this die, which gives you this piece as well as the inner pieces. And I used the 2 inner pieces to layer on top of my base piece. Then I put 2 together, adding some foam tape in between there. Then I started decorating. I had this beautiful heart donut paper. It was only a 6x6 size. I cherished it so dearly because it was sent to me in a mail from America one year, and I just cherished it because I knew I couldn't find another one here in Australia. So, but then now was the time to use it, so I did. Here is a beautiful pair of Valentine socks and an Australian wombat holding this beautiful heart piece. I also gave it a lovely bow charm, so future recipient can dangle something there, and or add a ribbon and turn it into a tag. And you can write a beautiful message at the back. This can be added to a 6x6 card base as well to turn it into a beautiful Valentine's Day card also. I have another one, which is a bunny. I have these 2 sweet bunny images added onto a beautiful pink rosette, and then I decorated with some floral embellishment and finished it with love piece. I also have this one here, which is more of a cutesy style. These are the doodlebug odds and end pieces, and I put them all together in grouping and put happy together. I accented them with the bow sticker and some hearts and added shimmer to it as well. You see? Here is another Australian koala piece. So I thought how wonderful would it be for me to include Australian animal into the future Happy Mail. So this is a pink and black base. And I went with the similar color tones. I love it so much. Layering it on top of the rosette gave me extra dimension and more interest. Here is another sweet pair of socks. It says, "Hey Sugar." And it's got all the sugary sweet things all around. Even the flat back piece that I added is like a faux jelly piece, sugar jelly piece. I love it. And then I'll show you all the pear ones first. And then I've also got some shaker ones too, which I'll show you. So here is a shaker one. So this time I am using the frame piece that you get after cutting out the second part of the die. Remember? I thought about disregarding this at the beginning, but I'm like, but the shape is too good to chuck it out. So I was thinking, what can I do with it? But I was like, yeah, you can turn them into a shaker, but I thought the frame was too thin for me, and I knew I was going to struggle to turn this into a shaker. So what I did was I came up with a really much easier way to make it a shaker. So I just layered that frame part onto a bigger piece of the vellum. Then I zigzag stitched it. Can you imagine straight stitching that teeny weeny thin line? That was awful. So I zigzag stitched it, so it gave me enough area for me to easily stitch through. See the zigzag stitch I did? I zigzag stitched all around, then I cut outside the zigzag stitch. See? So I used every bit of that die. I just love it so much. This one here, I did not turn it into a shaker. So I have one shaker socks and one non-shaker, but that's also stitched as well. And then I decorated in all pretty pink and gold. And you can see the shaker moving really nicely. See, inside the vellum. I just love it. See my layering? I really love it so much. And then I have, okay, this is another pair. I got to use the Maggie Holmes Woodland Grove peacock piece that I've been cherishing. Now, I wanted to make a peacock journal, but I just simply don't have enough. I am slowly gathering a little bit more, but I don't have enough for me to create in the peacock theme yet. But I got to use this larger, longish piece of ephemera, and I just really think it's wonderful. Look at it. I also added some texture to the beautiful feather part using the Nouveau Gold Coast shimmer. Gold Coast is where I live, and isn't it epic that they named this Gold Coast? I love it. And so I did that zigzag stitch as well. I paired it with 2 different colors. I layered all of the similar tone to that one. The peacock was an absolute perfect match for it. I just love all of the floral pieces that I added as well. Then I have this piece here. This is a shaker one. I love this vellum that was also gifted to me in the mail. And I added beautiful bright sequin mix in there. And I just layered it. I added different textured hearts as well. Some fabric, soft fabric bits and flat backs and paper cutouts and heart cluster down here. This one says, "I really like you." More heart cluster down here, up there. And this is my beautiful Love You shaker one that I have created. Beautiful pink. See all of the pink goodness? I layered the gold heart with the flat back pink pearlescent one, and I added the star on top of the soft heart. It's got beautiful accents, and I really, really, absolutely loved making these. I really could have continued on even more. As you guys know, I love making embellishments. It just gives me so much joy. And I made all of these, you guys. All of these. I might have to do some separate photo groupings and put it on my Instagram page. But I just really thoroughly had so much fun making these. Thank you so much once again for listening to me, talking everything about how I went about making these and all the fun, crafty joy that I like to talk about. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.